Number one picks turn out to be some of the best players in the NBA. Sometimes. But the last 5 years has brought us some of the most amazing talent we've ever had. But who's the best out of the 5 players? This is part of our weekly stream Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah, it was Paolo, Cade, Ant-Man, Zion, and Wemby.
Okay. What are the parameters?
I don't know.
Potential.
Best player, most potential. You pick.
Let's do both.
Make it your own.
So for potential, I gotta go Wemby, bro. Number one. That fool.
Yeah, order it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Wemby's 1 for potential. I gotta put Ant at number 2 for potential. Paolo's 3 for potential. He's been having a heck of a sophomore season.
Not loving this Zion disrespect right now.
I'm warming. I'll get to that in a sec. Paolo, the fact he's playing a Rising Stars game and an All-Star game the same weekend's kind of sick. Yeah, so here's the thing. I have watched a couple Zion games this year. We play the Pelicans. The Pelicans beat us our first game home from the Grammy trip. Zion came in and nobody could really stop him because I'm gonna say it, he was too big for PG. He was too big for Kawhi. Then he gets into the paint and he just goes straight vert up over Zoo. He had like 8 straight points, I kid you not, of like kind of fake post up, fake face up, cross, and then like in. And he's like a post slasher where he's not from the top of the key at all. He starts in the paint and then he's like, but it's not like Giannis where Giannis gets the ball and then will face up and then like do something, go dunk. That's not the same level. Like Zion has a lot more finesse and skill and it's like layup, it's like baby hook.
He's also only 6'5".
Yeah, and he's a big boy. Okay, so I'll put him a 4. I'll put Cade a 5. But I have liked what I've seen from Zion lately. If he can stay healthy and he can trim down a little bit and just really get jacked, he's insanely fast. He's insanely athletic. And I think he's playing way better than he has up to this point in his career. I'm
going to move because I disagree. I'm going to put Zion at 2.
Zion at 2. Okay.
Zion legitimately healthy is the most unguardable player in the NBA. Mm-hmm. Legitimately, you cannot stop, bro. Like you said, he's too big for like wings. He's too strong for one of the strongest players like in the NBA. And the only problem with bro is he can't stay healthy. Bro, Zion ain't like there's a reason why he was touted like as like the greatest prospect like almost of his generation. Mm-hmm. And it's because
that was completely warranted.
Yeah, he's a 285 power forward that can move and jump 40 inches in the air.
Yeah.
Who can do that?
Yeah. He's good. Yeah. I totally agree with that. I'm saying just for what I've seen right now, that ranking can 100% change, and I think that it will. Having Ant at 2, I should have explained probably Ant at 2 a little bit better. I don't know, man. Like, he's kind of been stinking it up a little bit lately, but like Ant has get that dude the ball. I mean, he's only been in the league a year under Zion. It was 2019, 2020. But for what he's doing now, I mean, his team's second in the West. But you can say the same thing because last year, the Pelicans were second in the West for a decent amount of time until Zion got hurt and then it dropped back down. So I agree with your statement. But for right now, for me, I love Wemby, Ant, and Paolo. Paolo's been going crazy. Ant and Paolo are the only 2 All-Stars on this list. And then Zion, he's there. That's for potential. Okay.
I'm a Paolo guy too. So it's like I can't argue.
Yeah. As of right now, do I go Ant 1?
I don't think that's crazy.
I don't think that's insane either. So I'm gonna go Ant. So here's the thing. Right now, they're 2 All-Stars. So how can I put a guy who's not an All-Star over a guy who is an All-Star in terms of like Wemby over Paolo? I think I have to go Paolo second as well.
You were arguing Wemby over Paolo and not Wemby over Zion, or Paolo over Zion.
Yeah, I told you where I'm at with Zion
Actually,
right now.
Wemby's so good. He's just on the Spurs.
Yeah, he's averaging 20-10, and he's leading the league in blocks with 3.5.
That's crazy. That's like actually like...
Okay, in terms of like right now, individual players. Ant number 1, Paolo number 2. I gotta put the 2 All-Stars there. They've been playing great. Some of the stuff that Paolo does, we don't give enough attention to. I'm gonna say that right now.
23, 46% from the field, 36% from 3, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and half a block.
Yep.
Crazy.
Not bad.
He's very good.
So I got Ant, Paolo. I got to go Wemby at 3, just like we were talking about. 20. He's like, it's not like 19.5 points. It's like 20, almost 21 points a game and 10 rebounds. Leading the league in blocks as a rookie, however. So
that's crazy.
Like, and then he holds his own, bro. Did you watch the Bucks Spurs game where Giannis came to?
I did watch that.
That game was crazy. Some of the stuff he does, and he called an ISO like in the Mavs game. It was a Maxi Kleber. He like called an ISO and then hit a step back 3, and it was like He said, clear the floor out. Ha, eat, and it goes in. It's like, what?
The best part about watching Victor is just like, halfway through, he just starts like kind of BSing. It's just like, that's my favorite
Bro,
part.
that was
You
the
just see
whole-
him, and then he's just like the one where he was going to take a finger roll, he was like, I'll just alley-oop it to myself. It's like he's playing on a little little Tykes rim. It's
He is.
so funny.
And he's so mentally mature. And he's just play. So I got him at 3, Zion at 4, Kate at 5.